All right, so I have chapter 4, section 2, day 2. Talking about degree, minutes, seconds, and then in a minute, part 2, we're going to talk about coterminal angles. So part 1 is degree, minutes, and seconds. Degree, minutes, and seconds is another way of describing an angle. Similar to if I said 5 feet 6 inch, or 5.5 feet is the same as 5 feet 6 inches. You can do that with degrees. You can take 56.735 degrees and turn it into a minutes and seconds, breaking it down into like just another way to describe it. The only thing I've ever seen degree, minutes, seconds in is in like maps and location, like latitude and longitude location. You can get a more precise location by including minutes and seconds. There may be other applications of it, but that's the one I know of, just to give you a sense of where you would see this. All right, so we take this and we want to split it into degrees, minutes, and seconds. What we're going to do is take the degree, the whole number part, and call that the degree. So I'm going to turn over here. I'm going to take the 56, and I'm going to call that the degrees. And then I'm going to take the decimal part, the 0.735. And I'm going to multiply it by 60. Just like there's 60 seconds in a minute, 60 minutes in an hour. Since we're turning it into minutes, we're going to multiply by 60. So 0.735 times 60. If I multiply that, it gives me 44.1. Okay. So I'm going to make another line down here. Bring down the 56 degrees because I'm finished with that. That's just the way it's going to look at the end. Plus, I'm going to take the whole number part of my product. So the 44, that's going to be my minutes. So 44 minutes. And then I'm going to take the decimal part, the 0.1, and I'm going to multiply that by 60 again. If I multiply that by 60, that's just 6. So then my final degree, minute, seconds form is 56 degrees. 44 for minutes, we do a single apostrophe. And 6 seconds. So 6 and a double apostrophe. That's degrees, minutes, seconds. And the single and double apostrophes help with the conversion factor. So to get to the 44 minutes, I multiplied by 60 one time. To get to seconds, I multiplied by 62 times, and there's 2 apostrophes. So then if I want to go the other direction with this, and I want to write each DMS measure in decimal degree form. So for this one, if I had 32 degrees, 5 minutes, and 28 seconds, and I want to turn that into decimal degree form, I'm going to go reverse of what I did in the last one. The whole number part of degrees stays. So it's still going to be 32. So I'm going to split these 3 pieces into 3 pieces. The 5 minutes, so I'm going to have 32 plus 5 minutes. And to get to the minutes up here, I multiplied by 60 to get the minutes. So if I want to go in the other direction, I'm going to divide by 60. So 1 times 1 over 60 is the same as divide by 60. And then for the seconds is 28 seconds. Up here, to get to seconds, I multiplied by 60 and then I multiplied by 60 again. So With the seconds, I'm going to divide by 60 and then divide by 60 again. So another way of writing that, so or, this would be 28 divided by, if I did 1 over 60 times 1 over 60, that's 1 over 3,600. So this part is saying the same thing. Whether you think of it as 28 divided by 60 divided by 60, or you think of it as 28 divided by 3,600, it's the same thing. So seconds, these two lines for seconds require 2 divided by 60s. The one line for minutes requires 1 divided by 60. So it just depends on how you want to think about that, as which one of these you're looking at. So then if we do this, we get 32. And we do 5 divided by 60 is 0.083. Then we do 28 divided by 60 and divided by 60 again. We get 0.008. So for the final decimal degree measure, we're going to add all of this up, put the 3 pieces together, and it would be 32.091 degrees.